everyone. So I'm going to be doing several recordings in a row here, probably, and if I can get away with it, if I got the time, and I'll probably spread those out in the next couple days, upload them. They will all be unedited because again, I don't have the editing software on my new laptop that I'm using right now. So until I get that, these won't be edited. Not that they're usually super edited anyways, you're just showing some pictures, but that's fine, it's fun, and maybe I'll get to learn how to do more. Anyways, I hope you can see everything okay as well, because there's a bit of a bright light going on in the back, coming through the window, because I'm in a car, because it's very cold outside. Now, let's get to the reviews. First one is Lights Out. It's a newer one, it came out this year, and I was really excited about this one because it looked like it could be spooky. The trailer didn't give too much information about the whole film, other than you knew that there was something that didn't like the light, so lights out, and and that's how it gets you. I will say right now, spoilers, big spoilers ahead. I'm going to talk about it, give it away, stuff like that. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, don't watch this review because I'm going to be talking about what goes on in the film and when I get to that point, possibly the conclusion of the film. So I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it and you're looking forward to it or whatever. So don't watch this if that's the case. But if you have seen it, then I'll go through it with you again. Or if you never want to see it and just want to hear about it, Lights Out. Now, I'll try and not go through it word for word or nothing, but basically, there's there's I'm trying to figure out where to start. I don't know if I want to start from the beginning or not. Alright. It starts with this guy. He's talking to his kid on the computer, and he's gonna be home late because he's doing research on something, and he ends up getting killed. And then it goes to the boy who he was talking to. He hasn't been sleeping because of Diana. He has an older sister that has to try and help take care of him because their mother is severe. She's always had severe depression, and it's interesting. I don't know how I haven't looked into it or anything like that. I know what depression is, and it's very interesting the behavior that their mom has because it's like I don't know how severe it can get. I'm sure it could probably make you suicidal, not want to get out of bed and stuff like that, but so does bipolar. Um, you know, mass fluctuations of sanity and unsanity. I'm not sure depression can take you there. But anyways, they believed Diana to just be a bad dream, more or less. Diana is their mom's friend, and she comes to visit them a lot. But she only likes the mom. She doesn't like anybody to try and take the mom away from her. And as the movie goes on, you discover that Diana was real. She was in a mental hospital that their mother was in when they were children. And Diana had a strange skin disease that couldn't let her go out in the sun. The sunlight hurt her, which is why she doesn't like any light. Now, she also had some kind of weird power to be able to control people, make them do things. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But the bottom line, the point they were trying to get across is that Diana was always evil, and she got in their mother's head and made them think they were friends. But Diana's just using their mother to stay connected to the world. As long as their mother is around and talks to her and can help her stay connected, she's not dead. She can still, be around when the lights are out. Now, this is a big spoiler, because I will tell you. Almost everybody makes it alive except for one person, and that person is, and again, if you don't want to know, shut off now. I'll give you a second. Okay. the mother has to sacrifice herself to save her kids because she is the only thing keeping Diana connected to that world, to reality. So she shoots herself in the head to end her life and save her children. I Now, here's the thing. You should feel bad for the mom, I guess. I can't because there's not enough character development there for me to even feel attached. The only time they show their mom is when she's yelling at one of them or acting a little loopy. And the severe depression and the toll it's taken on her is the only characteristic the mother has until the very end when she shows that she really cares about her children. And so, when you build a character up on one thing that's like that is an undesirable, unlikable trait, and then you want to throw into the fact that they want to change or whatever in the very last second and then be a better person only to get killed off, it's hard to attach a feeling of remorse to that, at least for me, in a movie like that. The other thing is I'm a little confused if there's maybe I'm reading way too much into it. Maybe this is just a monster movie and the mom just kills herself at the end and the kids are fine. But I feel like there's a deeper meaning to this. I feel like maybe this is a don't neglect your kids kind of movie, or this is what happens when you have a mental disease that gets too out of control and you don't take your medication kind of movie. And maybe it was the mother the whole time. Maybe there was actually no Diana, or maybe it was a split personality. Maybe it was. It doesn't say that. There's no big reveal for that. It ends how I said it ended, but that's just how I took it. How I read into it, and I feel like that might make it more interesting, but still not a better movie. It's very cliche, very, typical horror movie trope movie. And that's, you know, you could say that about any horror movie, right? You could be like, oh, well, the 80s movies back then were the same with the trying to do the twist and the slashers, but they did it good. They kept you on the edge of your seat. They kept you wondering what was going to happen, who it was going to happen to next. But this movie is pretty A to B, you know, I see what's gonna happen. I get it. It's been done before in different ways in different movies, and it's not scary. They try and do some jump scares that could be scary if they weren't so obviously going to happen. The only thing I like about it is that they don't do one typical thing, and that's kill off the boyfriend, because the boyfriend's really cool. There's the boy, his sister, and her boyfriend, and they don't kill him or the other two off, which is great. That's awesome. I was really surprised by that because in most horror movies where they develop a male character that's likable and attached to the main female character, he will get killed off. So I thought it was really cool they didn't do that. But that's, it. I saw it coming. I saw it ending. I wasn't impressed like I was hoping to be, and it's a little disappointing because it really did look like a good movie, and I think the idea behind it is really interesting. And even if they took it to be just a monster movie, and it's not as deep as I'm looking into it to be, it was still an interesting concept. I feel like it was poorly executed in the typical just gonna make a horror movie way instead of putting something into it, more feeling, more care, an extra, surprise at the end, anything. So, with that, I was disappointed. And, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Because, yeah, it's an interesting concept, but it wasn't put on film as it could have been. It had good points to it with, the main 3 characters surviving, but bad points with predictability and not as scary as it could have been. So, I think I'll give it a 3. It was really disappointing to me. So, that's my review for Lights Out. And I hope you didn't watch this and then get very upset with all the spoilers and me telling you the ending, because I warned you many times it was going to happen. Anyways, so, that is that for Lights Out 3 to 10. And I will be doing some more very soon, uploading them very soon, and talking about my frustrations of all the movies I've seen that I hated lately. And again, I think I said that earlier. I don't know. Just in case I didn't say it, and I'm almost positive I did, but just in case I didn't, since this is October and I'll be reviewing all these horror movies from however often I upload them, however often I can, I'm binge watching horror movies right now. Well, not right now, I'm doing this right now, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I will be doing that in November as well. November I want to extend to an all horror month as well because there's really nothing going on in November except Thanksgiving, and there's really no Thanksgiving films that I know of, and if they are, I doubt I like them. And this is more interesting. I wish Halloween and October and the fun feeling of it could be extended to 2 months. That would be so perfect. 1 month is not enough to contain the excitement and the fun of Halloween. So I'm gonna extend my Halloween into November as well. And I will be doing more horror movies then, because even if I run out of good ones or bad ones, I can find meh ones too. Anyways, I hope you like this. You can like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want, as long as it's something good. And I'll have the next one up very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!